Trina here from Scrappy Horses. Welcome to my YouTube channel and Happy New Year! Yes, the new year means something very different to horse owners. It doesn't really mean a new year. It means all of your horses just turned a year older. Yes, January 1 is the birthday of all horses. Isn't that funny? Well, yeah, it's really not fun for those breeders who have a horse who foals on December 30th or 31st. They're not really excited when that baby turns 1 year old just a day or two later. That means when they go to show, that horse is going to have to show as a 1 year old. And that's no good. But anyway, a little horse information for you there. Anyway, it is the day of all horses' birthday. So I am making this January birthday card for my trainer, whose birthday also happens to be in January. So let me just kind of show you what I did here in Cricut. I'm not going to take you over to Design Space. I'm just going to show you the picture here of the layout I did. Most of my shapes here are from the Cutting Cafe. I used the cuts from the Mixed Shapes album book. The January is from the January word-shaped card, and that little bow is from Assorted pop-up cards. Now, the page behind it is J words, and I thought that would be fun since we're doing January. And that is a dictionary page from the old design shop. And the floral paper behind is from Whimsy, and it's an old style, so I'm not even sure you can still get that. But I will link everything below, and we'll see if we can find all these goodies. Now, the horse is from Cricut Design Space, and I will link also the name of that, because I'll be honest, I'm not real sure what it is, but I'll look it up, and I'll get that linked below for you. All right, well, so let's pretend like I've shown you how to do this. If you do have questions about manipulating paper in Design Space, I will try to remember to put a tab in for you, or one of those little boxes you can click on the screen. But if I don't remember to do that, I will link that video below and you can check it out there. All right, let's go on over to the craft table and let's put this card together. So here we are at the craft table, and I've got my pieces cut, and I've got some ink, and there's that little January, and there are the pages from the Cutting Cafe. I'm going to start out just by inking them with some light ink. I believe it's probably champagne. And I'm just going to go over the edges of my paper because they are white core. My paper is white core. So I want to be sure to kind of cover that up a little bit. Now, I have some other things printed on this page because I was going to use it for a notebook, a horse notebook. And I just didn't take them off when I printed them for this card. So just ignore those. That's for another project. All right, so here I am inking up the January. Again, just sort of giving it some dark around there and covering up the white edges. And I do have this video sped up. I wish I could ink this fast because I have to say that's kind of a boring part of crafting for me. I realize I'm supposed to be in the moment and, you know, I'm supposed to be mindful and that kind of thing. But I guess for me, inking is just one of those things that I just want to get it done and move on. So I won't make you sit through long periods of time here. But I'm inking this pink up here, and again, just to give the edges a little something. All right, I'm using my Zig two-way pen. I'm going to go ahead and use that for my January. I'm using that because it has a really, really small tip on it, and I can really get in there and get the little pieces glued in. All right, now I'm going to use this card as a gift card holder. And I'm going to show you how I'm going to do that. I'm going to start out by taking this piece and I'm going to run some pink embroidery floss through just to tie a little bow. And I've got a dark pink and a light pink. And that just sort of matches the flowers. Now I'm putting this bow underneath there because I know that there are certain words that I want to cover with the bow. So I know that when I put that on there, I want to place it exactly that way, but the bow is going to go on top eventually. All right, now for the January, I'm putting some three-dimensional tape on there, and I'm not going to make you watch all that either because that's pretty boring too. So I just cut little strips and put it on there so that I can just stick that on later. Now here's the part I was talking about. You'll notice I'm just taping in the top, the bottom, and the side. And that gives me room. I can slide a gift card in there, or cash, or a gift certificate of some kind. And that just kind of makes it kind of fun, kind of special. Put a little something in there. And then my greeting will go on the inside of the card. All right, so there's the little bow, again from the Cutting Cafe. I'm just going to use my Fabri-Tac and just sort of glue that into place. And then I'll just add a little pink pearl gem to that, just to give it a little something extra. All right, I'm going to stick the January on and we'll be done with this card. Card is going to the Cut It Up Challenge, and I'm going to leave you the information below if you'd like to join in. The theme is Happy New Year. So I'm wishing all of you a wonderful new year full of health and prosperity, and I'll catch up with you in the next video. Bye.